Alright, welcome back for another replay cast. It's going to be our last match as the Dark Elves. And because of that, we got to bring Malekith. And we're matched up against Skaven. Our enemy has Lord Skrolk. And let's see, Warp Launches, Elves, Clan Rats, Plague Claw, Catapults, Warp Lightning Cannons. So this is why I went wide. I expected a lot of firepower. And I'm going to need to do my best to jump on top of those things and just shut them down, because that firepower is really going to be a pain in the ass for me. So I wonder if we try going with Dark Riders to start. Right now it doesn't look like he's sitting guys in the back to protect those well, so let's try to run some Dark Riders around the flank and see if we can't catch him off guard with that.
Moving out! Bleak swords!
Alright, let's post up kind of like this. I'm just gonna have to accept that I'm gonna lose a pretty good amount. See, he's already got clan rats on the sides coming.
Dark Riders!
Let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can split these guys up. The main thing, even if I lose these Dark Riders, the main thing I want to do is just try to keep his shooting distracted. Well, we'll keep them together for now, but we might end up splitting them. Let's see who he's bringing on. Is he bringing on another Warp Lightning Cannon? No, more spears. Okay, let's bring one squad up. No, never mind, they're pinching through here. So, you know, we might as well engage them, honestly. Or, you know what, let me not get ahead of myself. That might not make sense. Try to keep him distracted. Part of me wants to run in, but I don't actually. I'm thinking that might be a frantic move to try to charge in. Let's just keep him distracted, and we'll bring on some more. Bring on Crows of Cain. I'm feeling good about my core right now, and he's putting so many resources back here, trying to keep on top of these cavalry. I'm fully fine with him turning around and shooting like this. Let's try to get on top of these. In fact, you know what? Let's try to get on top of these guys. And let's just hold this point. I can't tell if I'm making a bad decision by doing this, but I gotta play around with these type of scenarios in order to learn the game better. These guys. Let's get some firepower forward.
Onwards to murder.
Let's advance our position a little bit.
Advance, Druki. Carnage awaits. Advance, Druki. Battle ready. To destroy.
Forward. And lost track of. Yeah, I mean, if these guys back over here, I'm gonna keep them away from the spawn points. So, really, what I'm trying to figure out here is whether or not it makes sense to charge forward in a situation like that, or if I want to hold and just let my opponent come to me when they have all this artillery and stuff like this in the back. I haven't been in a lot of situations like that where we could play that out. Let's try to jump on top of these guys. That part of the match is getting to me. I'm just shooting. Bring these guys around. But they want to just. They have all these different clan rat type units around here, and they're all tied up by. This is one squad of cavalry. That's, you know what I mean? Not worth so much money. But if they want to keep doing this and allocate this money around here, these guys can go and summon. Stop down here. These guys. And the important thing right here is I'm getting a gold lead, or I'm getting a victory points lead. I'm not super concerned about my, what do you call it? I was wondering if I go forward here. He's so pushed back. What do I do? Malekith sit behind these guys. Alright, let's bring on some bolt throwers.
Bolt throwers! Advance, Druki!
Come up here.
To destruction! Bleak swords! Kill everything!
These clan rats. Alright, I got everything. Malekith, time to get over here. Probably gonna bring the best spells here. Now that I'm looking at this.
Destroy! Make them bleed!
Alright, these guys can come and shoot. I had to give me one squad over here. I'll keep these guys in the woods just in case. Some Black Art Corsairs. And let's also get some more Dread Spears.
Eager for battle.
Malekith! Death! Hannah!
Let's get some help back on Malekith. In fact, let's get these bleak swords up against the clan rat spears. We'll pull these guys back. It'll be a better trade for us.
Dread spears.
Alright.
Bolt throwers. Hack, cut.
Shoot at the Warlock Zales with the bolt throwers. On some of these guys.
Advance,
Corsairs
Druki!
are on the way, so let's get them in this
For the
mix.
king! Battle calls!
These guys can jump on top of the Warp Lightning Cannon. These guys can get summoned. I think I want some more backfield pressure still. Try to make something happen there. There's a big blob fight going on, so let's bring in some Dark Riders, bring in some Black Art Corsairs.
Dark Riders!
Corsairs are going to get on the point, Dark Riders are going to go on the side.
Onward! Dark Elves!
Malekith!
I'm liking how Malekith is doing here. Seems
Hear
pretty
my
comfortable.
words!
Let's see, where's the Lord?
And
Go after
now
Skrolk.
they come! Will attend me!
I'm doing okay on the value trading. Shit, I just gave me a bunch of value on
My
that.
blade hungers! By Dracira! To destruction! Going! We are ready!
The good thing is I'm just causing chaos with all the troop movement in the backfield. I'm just causing chaos in his ranks, and I'm feeling pretty good about that.
Onward!
Let's see if we can take this point back.
Dark Riders! Going!
Here,
Onward! Advancing! Kill
Blade
everything!
Claw Catapult.
Cold
Guys back over this way.
Malekith!
Malekith, keep hunting this guy down.
Horses!
Corsairs over here. Skrolk is on foot, so he's infantry size.
By Cain!
Spears. I want to get yeah, I want to get guys on the
Dark
point.
Elves!
I want to get Castaway.
Forward! Dark
Just trying
Elves!
to spread these guys out.
Horses! End
Alright,
them!
more guys back on the point.
Murder awaits!
Actually, you know what? Put these guys in a screen position.
You have the foe's victory point!
Okay, there's Soul Stealer down on the Skrolk. Pop the buff. This Manticore is really doing some work. I gotta say, this is one of those things where I'm like thinking a little bit more as I'm picking my units. I specifically brought the Manticore because I wanted a terror-causing monster because I know that Skaven has bad leadership problems. And I wanted something to be able to scare guys off. And you saw I had oh shit. I was not paying attention over here. I had a really bad start
Rookie forward.
as far as value goes.
Waits.
And this isn't a good situation right here because I wasn't paying good attention. And so I lost some ground.
To destruction.
Oh shit, Malekith is getting worked by this dude. Let's drop a Soul Stealer on him.
Hear my words.
And support after him. Alright, so I lost my train of thought because I realized I was getting smashed over here.
Destruction.
Let's see, we'll get these guys and then we'll get some cavalry for some charging. Alright, I'm feeling good over on this point. I'm not going to be too crazy with that. The Manticore chasing, I'm going to bring these guys back. These spears can come over this way.
Lust for slaughter.
These guys are on multi-shot, so we'll get them for the Death Runners. Come over this way, let's see, they got spears. Those with cane are small, so they're not gonna dislike fighting against those type of spear units. What's going on? What's going on? Got the value lead now, and really the name of the game is bringing this point back to me. I need to get this point back. Whoa, get these guys out of here. Extra tries came out of nowhere. We'll get.
I knew it.
Look at that, he gave up.
Unending glory is yours.
I wonder if that was over. I wonder if he wasn't that bad of a position. It felt pretty close there, but maybe he figured he didn't have the oomph to hold on to that point and to get more firepower back in the middle. So that was an interesting match. I really was wavering back and forth in the beginning about whether or not I was making the right choice sitting on point 2 instead of charging forward and trying to put more pressure with my infantry on his firing. And I'm glad I did not do that because I didn't give up kind of the small mouth of entry towards the middle point. Anyways, so Malekith got 2,500 value, it's pretty good. Nothing crazy on any of the infantry. Couple Dread Spears that did pretty good work. I'm assuming some of that was from fighting against the Rat Ogres. Yeah, none of my troops did anything particularly special. I think the Dark Riders were a big part of that match. They got pretty good value. Actually, just as I'm saying that, these guys running around in the backfield tied up so many clan rats. My opponent was really trying to protect his artillery, which are his most valuable troops. But I can't tell if that was the right move or not. I wonder if he could have just sat one squad on top of each artillery piece and set the rest forward in the melee. The bleak swords and the dread spears did really well. I thought I would be okay with them fighting against most of the Skaven infantry, and that seemed to be the case. I also was thinking about having Malekith on foot and not bring him on a mount because of the shooting from the Skaven, and having him sit in infantry to try to neutralize that. So it worked out well there. Skrolk did okay. Mortars did okay. None of the other artillery did too great. The plate clock catapults actually did decent. I want to say these guys cost 900, so that's decent value. Assassin probably got his money's worth. Outside of that, nothing really crazy going on. So yeah, that was a fun match. I gotta say, Malekith in the what is this, Charon Car flag looks pretty badass. That crisp orange. And playing with him as the last match as a Dark Elf, so I feel like was nice thematically. So anyways, thanks for watching. Gonna be picking a new faction for the next one, and I will see you then.